Welcome to Pinch of Luck. Today we will be making pumpkin cinnamon rolls. They look so awesome. I'm very excited to taste them. I saw the recipe on inspiredbycharm.com, so go check her out. Since it is fall, everything needs a little pumpkin in it, so it's gonna be so good. Today you will need a 1/4 ounce package of yeast, a 1/2 cup of warm water, a 1/2 cup of scalded milk. Now to scald your milk, you just put it on the stove, bring the milk nearly to a boil, and then cool. Just around 110 degrees will be just fine. 1/4 cup of sugar, a 1/3 cup butter melted, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of canned puree, 1/2 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, 1/4 teaspoon of ground clove, 1 egg, and 4 to 5 cups of flour. We will find out how many cups as we make it. A little bit of oil, some Pam, clean wrap, and a bowl for rising. And a mixer and mixing bowl and a spatula. So let's get lucky. So first, we are going to put our yeast in our nice warm water so it can start growing and growing. So open your packet, set that aside. Okay, so now we are going to combine some other ingredients. Your scalded milk. We use scalded milk because it's better with the yeast products. Sugar, butter, pumpkin puree, all of your spices. I have them all combined right here. 1 egg. We're just going to combine all those things with our little spatula here, or your spoon, or whatever. So let's get our mixer and we can add some flour. The recipe calls for 4 to 5 cups, but we're going to add 2 cups at a time so we can make sure that everything gets mixed up okay and get the right consistency that we would like. Okay, so we're going to throw 2 cups of flour. I'm going to mix it up just a little bit with my spatula so it doesn't explode all over me with my mixer. All right, let's start mixing. That smells good. All right, now that is all mixed in with just the 2 cups, now we can actually put the yeast in. It is livening up quite nicely there. So let's throw that in. Okay, so we have our yeast in there, so let's put another couple cups of flour in, making a mash. Wow, that consistency is looking really good. For those of you who do have the bread making attachments, just let it sit and knead the dough for about 5 minutes. But for those of us who don't, we get to do it the old-fashioned way. So we're gonna take all our jewels off. And we're gonna lay down a little bit of flour. Roll up our sleeves. Powder your hands a little bit. Okay, so now that you got it all together, you're just gonna keep on, just knead it over and over and over. Just keep on flipping. Tuck and roll, tuck and roll, tuck and roll. We're gonna do this for about 5-10 minutes just to get it going. If you need more flour on your table, put more flour on your table. All right, that looks beautiful. So we are gonna wash our hands. So we're gonna take our bowl, we're gonna oil it up a little bit. All right, you got your oil in there, so just put paper towel and rub it around on there. Get it all over the place so the dough don't stick. So you're gonna put your little ball in there. It smells yummy. You're gonna cover it with some cling wrap. This is always so fun to work with. Now, as a little tip, you can also spray the top of the cling wrap with the Pam, because if it rises, it can stick to your, not if it rises, when it rises, it can stick to your saran wrap. We're gonna let this rise in a nice warm place for about an hour and a half. I'll be back when it's doubled in its size. While our dough is rising, let's go ahead and get some of the filling put together. For the filling, you will need a bowl, a half a cup of softened butter, and a little bit extra for the pan, 3/4 cup sugar and a little bit extra for the pan, 1/4 cup brown sugar, 2 tablespoons ground cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon pumpkin pie spice. For the pan, we need a 9x13 pan. We'll need a nice big knife to cut our cinnamon rolls, a little bit of butter to rub on the pan, and some sugar to sprinkle. And we will need some extra flour when we roll out our dough. Okay, so for our filling, all we need to do is grab everything except for the butter and throw it in this bowl. So we got our sugar, brown sugar, cinnamon, and pumpkin pie spice. So we'll take a little spoon and we'll just mix it up together. Oh, it smells yummy. So we got that all mixed together. So we'll just set this aside for now because we get to roll out our dough. I hope it doubled up in size. The moment of truth. Wow. Okay, so one good way to tell whether your dough has risen to the occasion, stick your finger in it. If the indentation stays, then you are good. Okay, so we're gonna lay a little bit of flour down so we can roll it out for our cinnamon rolls. Did I mention you need a rolling pin? Yeah, you need a rolling pin. Rolling pin. Smelling good. Let's lay a little flour down. Whoop. Whoop. Make sure your jewels are off. Spread that out a little bit. Woohoo. Make sure your hands are nice and floured. This might be some sticky stuff. Wow. You just want to push out all the air. Help release all of it out. Smells so good. This takes me back to when I used to make cinnamon rolls with my grandma every summer. Oh gosh, it was so good. So let's start rolling. We want to roll it out to about 15 by 9. We'll just estimate, eyeball it. It's all good. This is way wider than 9. That's okay. Cinnamon rolls, a cinnamon roll. It's gonna be so good, I'm so excited. All right, so now that we got it all nice and rolled out, we are gonna take our butter and our butter knife and spread it all over. Do a nice thick layer here. We want it to soak it all up and make it taste so yummy. All right, that seems good enough. Now we're gonna take our sugar mixture that we did and sprinkle it all over. Now that we have all our filling on there, we're gonna roll these babies up. So we'll start from the long end here so we can get more cinnamon rolls out of it. Okay, so now that we have that all rolled up, we need to put it in a pan. So I have my little bit of sugar here, and I have my little stick of butter. I'm just gonna take it and wipe it onto the pan. All right, now we're just gonna sprinkle a little bit of sugar just to give it a nice little caramelized bottom. So we're just gonna hit it around. See it just go all over the place. All right, so that was about 2 tablespoons worth of sugar. Got that all buttered up. So let's cut these babies. So we want them to be all about the same size. Just kind of stretch it out a little bit. They smell awesome. Have I said that before? I think I did. So we'll just cut off the end piece here. So you want to go every maybe 1 to 2 inches. We're also going to let this rise again. So I'll just do about 1.5. Just kind of depends on how big you would like it to be. Then just place them in your pan. Make sure that they're not completely touching. They can be close, but not touching because they are going to rise. All right, so we have our pan filled. As you can see, there is just a little bit more dough left, so you are more than welcome to slice it and cook those up also in just like a little pan or something. Lord knows we don't want any of this to go to waste. And I'm gonna not waste those. Oh yeah. My little baby ones. Okay, so we are gonna cover these and let them rise again for 45 minutes, and then at that point, as long as they doubled in size, they will be ready for our oven. So let me get these all saraned up. Now, can anybody explain to me why saran wrap only sticks to itself and not to the containers that they're supposed to be covering? Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, I'm gonna cover that one with a little towel. Just keep it a nice warm little blankie for the pumpkin buns. All right, 45 minutes, they will rise and we will bake. All right, it's been 45 minutes. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Check those out. I think we're already getting lucky. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to throw these in the oven and make my house smell so wonderful. Oh, I'm so excited. Even my little ones are big ones. Whoop, whoop. We're gonna preheat our oven at 350 and throw these in for about 30 minutes or until they're golden brown on top. And while those are in the oven, we can make our maple icing. Yum, yum. All right, so now that they're in the oven, let's go ahead and make our icing. It's gonna be so good. My house is smelling so yummy already. I cannot wait to sink my teeth into those bunny buns. For our icing, we will need 4 ounces of cream cheese softened, 1 1/4 cup unsalted butter softened, 1 1/2 cups confectioner's sugar, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla, a 1/2 teaspoon maple extract, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We will also need a mixer, a mixing bowl, a spatula, and to spread the icing, we're going to use a glass, a spoon, scissors, and a Ziploc. So we just want to take everything except for the powdered sugar and throw it all in here. We'll kind of mix it up a little bit, and then we can start throwing the powdered sugar in. So first we got our cream cheese, our butter, pinch of salt, and vanilla and maple extract. Just kind of smash it together just a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna throw our powdered sugar in. Now, we do not want our mixer to get in there and all the powdered sugar to go everywhere. So, we're gonna hand mix it just for a minute, just to get it kind of squished in a little bit so that we don't have a big old mess on our hands. All right, now that we kind of have it all together, let's go ahead and use the mixer to cream it up. All right, that's all nice and mixed up. It smells so mapley. It's gonna be so nice on that pumpkin spice. Oh man, I can't wait. So let's put our icing in a baggie and we will wait for our buns to get out of the oven. Get it? And I do have a confession to make. I was running out of powdered sugar, so this right here is only 1 cup of powdered sugar, okay? So if this looks like a good consistency to you, just do the 1 cup, mix it up, and if you want to add more, add more. Because the recipe did call for 1 1/2, but I only did 1. Voila! So now we just wait for our buns. We just have a few more minutes in the oven, and we're gonna let them slightly cool because we want them to be nice and warm when we pop them in our mouths. And just to let you know, before you pop them in the oven, if you actually would want to make this the night before and cook them in the morning, you very well can. Before you put them in the oven, after they raise, just put them into the refrigerator. That will pause all raising and you can take them right back out again, raise it just for a few more minutes, and throw it in the oven in the morning. That way you will have it all ready and everybody can just nom 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 all morning. All right, I have them out of the oven. They are slightly a little bit warm still. So we are going to ice them and then we'll be done. Now, I wish we had smell-o-vision because my house smells amazing. So the absolute only way that you could ever smell this is to make this, and I highly recommend it. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Let's get our icing that we already made. We'll do a little snippy at the corner, and we'll just drizzle it all over our cinnamon rolls. Oh boy. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna do little swirly whirlies just because cinnamon rolls are swirly whirlies. That's how you do it. Looks like this one tried to escape. Hee hee. All right, so we have them all iced here. They're nice and warm still. Oh, it smells amazing with that maple and the pumpkin. Oh, it's gonna taste so good. You guys let me know if you tried it and send me a picture. That would be awesome. And let me know what you'd like to see next. I think we got lucky. All right, guys, so this was super good to make. Oh my gosh, I love the smell. I can't wait to eat them. So as always, if you loved it, like it, subscribe to it, and share it. Thanks, guys. Mwah.